Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Two Cigars in the Blunt. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The mad professor living in the boot.
Conspiracy brother number one, aka everything.
This Joker, this Joker changes his name every week. I tell you, but I don't know what to expect. Oh man! But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, a great day to be alive. Of course, you don't see Pharaoh King on; he's taking care of business. Miss Paula P, she's trying to get her shit together, so she might be on here just a little bit later. But fellas, how was your day and how is it going?
My day was cool. I woke up about 10:30, 10:45. Got up and made some Java. Took my vitamin.
That's
Hey,
all
we
you
don't need
did.
to know your whole schedule.
That's
That's
it.
just how your day going.
That's how my day was. There you go. It's only
What
been,
about
6 hours?
what about you, Matt Professor?
Man, my day is just what it is, man. This is it.
Hey, I feel your pain.
So
This is
you
it.
did no videos today or anything like that?
No,
You ain't
man,
try-
I've been busy booking flights and stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Did you get your flight?
Oh yeah.
Okay, glad to hear that. What about you, conspiracy brother number one? Your mother's
Oh,
favorite, everything, Mr. Everything.
Man, my day was pretty goddamn wonderful, man. I woke up and I ain't dead, so shit.
Yeah,
Keep
hey,
this rolling.
hey, that's what I say, man. You on this?
I think his day will be all right if he wake up dead as long as he could smoke one.
They got it there. It's eternal smoke.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
He'll call me
Dragon
Dragon Breath.
Ball. Wake up, go to sleep.
I'm not fucking with you, man. I'm not messing with you. Miss Paula P, I guess she's still blacked out. Yeah, she's trying.
Get her.
Yeah, we trying to get her. Hold on, Paul. I'm gonna resend you the link and see if that'll work, fella. So I'm gonna take myself out. Y'all just have a conversation while I send this. All right.
Okay.
Then we get started.
All right,
Give me a
Big Tim.
second.
I know you a sports fan. The conspiracy brother, not much of one. Did your team get who you wanted or who you thought they
Oh
needed?
yeah. Oh yeah. We got old boy quarterback LSU McDaniel. So
Oh, I thought you was a Raven fan.
Oh, I am too, but we
You gotta
didn't
do.
get
You
no
gotta do
pick.
both. You gotta do both teams.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
got to do both, man.
What the- Okay, well the Ravens
Pharaoh ain't
they
here.
got themselves they got a cornerback.
Oh, okay.
They got a cornerback from I forget it, Cincinnati or something Cardinals.
I
Whatever,
got you.
Louisville. There we go. I think it was
Like I said,
Louisville.
I'm not gonna ask conspiracy brother. He don't really do sports too much, especially the
What what did the
preseason
Saints
stuff.
do?
Oh, we got
What did they
the
do?
offensive lineman we needed. Then
Okay.
second round they picked up some
They said
Negro
they
who
was gonna
calls
do.
himself Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Boy,
Oh
I
no,
tell you what.
his parents named him Kool-Aid.
No,
Yeah.
his name not Kool-Aid.
His name not Kool-Aid.
His name not Kool-Aid. His name is let me see, JaQuincy or
JaQuincy.
GaQuincy. Something with an apostrophe in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We got who we wanted. Well, we got a cornerback. So
Which is what you said you needed.
that's exactly what I said we needed, and they listened to the man on the street. They must have caught our podcast better than sex. I'm choking myself up. Yeah, we worldwide. You know, yeah, he called it the better than sex sports podcast. I know they got it. I know they saw it because we just say everything that y'all talking about. Our teams went out and did what they did. But no, Tim Dog, you cannot have two teams.
Yeah.
You can only have one.
You know what?
No, I don't give a
I'm
damn.
a grown
I
ass
don't
man.
give a
You can't
goddamn.
tell me what the hell
You sound crazy. So you
No,
the type
you
of
sound-
person when one teams get eliminated, oh, I still got a team in the hell no.
Nope. I've never done it. Never done it. Never done it.
Mm.
Never ever.
But
I've
but-
been going down with the Redskins and then the Commanders and with the Ravens.
No Diddy.
I mean,
No
Okay.
Diddy. No Diddy.
no Diddy. Oh no Diddy. But But ladies and gentlemen, first thing I want to do, I want to send a great shout out to my man, the Mad Professor.
Oh,
He
here this
just
guy
celebrated
goes.
his anniversary yesterday. Hey, so we give him a good shout out, him and his wife. Tell him how many years y'all celebrated.
27.
He forgot.
9,000. What you
No
mean by
wonder
that?
he's called the Mad Professor.
Well, it's what I always say. You got to be mad to do it. Trust me. Sane people don't get married.
Oh,
But go
But it's
ahead, go
like I
ahead.
said yesterday.
you got that right.
It's like I said, 9,862 days when you count those 7 leap year days pushed on in there. But
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, my wife makes it easy.
She makes it easy.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
there she
makes it
go.
easy.
Oh, there she
Now,
goes.
now, now. Okay. All right. There she go, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Paula P talking shit. Miss Paula is here. I don't know if she can hear us though. She still trying to figure it out.
I don't know if she moving.
I don't know if she moving
Is she
either.
Looking
frozen?
like a mummy.
Well, Paula got some technical difficulties, but hopefully she'll be able to get on, ladies and gentlemen. But the
Oh,
reason why, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to send my condolences to Mr. Joseph Jenkins since his Falcons, for some reason, picked Michael Penix Jr. after signing one quarterback for $150 million.
Oh, he gonna be on here because he gonna. Oh, he probably saw you right there. What'd he say?
Yeah,
He already come
yeah,
with that.
he brought up the Falcons. That's
Oh,
why I
there you go.
remembered.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so he does agree with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So does your brother. But
Birds
but
of
the
a
reason why,
feather.
let's go ahead and get this conversation going here, fellas. The reason why I brought up because happy that you've been married for 27 years. I was listening to the Breakfast Club the other day, and they had Tank on there. Y'all know who Tank is, right?
Yeah, made that silly ass song I Deserve.
Okay, yeah. Well, a lot of men do deserve it, but he says something very interesting, and I want us to have a conversation about it. And hopefully, Miss Paula P will be able to get on because I want to get a woman's perspective about what he said.
I don't like wanna love.
Mm-hmm.
Is love when it comes to R&B, the sound or the feeling, is it simply sexual?
No,
Okay.
no. It can't be
Mhm.
because love is not those things. Like we say, want to make love like that. It sounds good.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the physical aspect of it. But love is the choice you make about somebody every day. It's not an actual feeling.
Mm.
Love is a choice
Mhm.
that you have to make every day. So I'm rocking with you, right? Good or bad or ugly. I didn't marry into perfection.
Mhm.
I married under the idea that, hey man, whatever it is, we just gonna rock through it.
Mhm.
I chose you to walk through life with. And that means whatever comes with that.
Love gotta be a feeling though, right?
No, that's euphoria.
Really?
Yeah.
Break that down for me, Take. I ain't get there yet.
Oh, man, Professor, do you agree? Is it a feeling or is it? What is it? What is love?
It is a feeling. It's a feeling that, hey, I can't live without this person.
Mm.
Hey, I want this person to be part of my life. And the fact that he said it's not a choice. I mean, in a way, he's right, because if you don't have choices, you're gonna stay in love.
Mm.
I know I've said that before, and a joke in a joking way, but some people prefer to have the choice to not be with the one person that they're with. It's like that old song say, if you can't be with the one you love the one you with.
Yes.
But of course, love is a feeling. I mean, hell, if you, like I said, if you don't have that feeling for somebody, the second you decide you're gonna be with them, everything falls apart completely. You can't
I
make
hear
yourself
that.
fall in love. It just happens.
I hear that. Miss Paula P, I'm glad to see that you're here. Your technical difficulties.
Can you move?
Yeah, now you're
Can you
moving.
move?
Okay, because she was frozen.
That's
boy.
what I think. Something
You
left.
dye your
So
hair?
simply here.
Go, girl.
so now you're here. So
Sound like
Miss
a new
Paula,
look.
we give you a chance to get yourself together. But Tim Dog, is love a feeling or is it a choice? Which one is it?
It's both. I mean, you can choose to love or you can choose not to love. I mean, Tank, he make it sound like, hey, you gonna be with me regardless. I cheat on you, you stay with me. We rock through it. No, that's not love. To me, he's just, I don't know, soft in his his emotions about women. He knows that the music will get him what he wants out of a woman, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he knows what love is.
I hear that. Okay, I understand. You know, man on the street gonna save his point for later. But Miss Paula P, is love a feeling or is it a choice? Which one is it?
I mean, ca- does it have to be either or? Can't it be both? Because
Whichever way you
That's what I
defined it.
said.
However you defined it.
because it is a feeling because sometimes you can't help who you love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes there really isn't a choice. You can't predict your feelings like, hey, love this person because they love me, or love, so but then also again, as they said, if you're cheating on me, if you're disrespecting me and all that things, I can choose to stay or leave, continue loving you
That's
or
my
not.
little sis. I'm sorry. I'm my apologies. Let me calm down.
I wasn't arguing with you. Why are you trying to argue with yourself right now? It's too
No,
early for
no,
this
no, no,
shit.
no. I
He's
was
talking about the
being
comments.
rude.
He was talking about the
I was
comment.
being rude.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought you were trying to argue
Y'all
with
two,
me
boy,
right
y'all like brother and
There we
sister
go.
in a
There we
straight
go.
jacket.
Starting
God
already.
damn.
But finish your point, Paula. Go ahead and finish your point.
now. I was done.
Oh, you was
So
done? Okay.
yeah.
You interrupted Paula while she was on her diatribe. And you see that's my new word there, Professor. I keep using it.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
diatribe.
I like it. You
Really.
expanding. You
Okay,
expanding.
okay. That's what it is.
Add to another word, goddamn.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna find a new one.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Wait, where's the other person? Is he late again?
No,
He
he's
has
taking care of some
some business
personal
he had to
business.
take care
Yeah,
of.
he's taking care of some personal
Okay.
business. Yeah, he's not gonna
Okay.
be here today. But
Okay.
but let's see what the conspiracy brother got to say. Is it a feeling or is it a choice?
I'm like everybody else. It's a mixture of both. But I also want to talk about what he said about making love is a physical thing, and making love is a mental thing as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it's both mental and physical in those aspects. So what he's saying, you know, it's both. It's a combination of both. You can't, like I said, you don't know who you're gonna love or how long you're gonna love them, because you can, just like you fall in, you can fall out. So it's a choice and a feeling. So like I said, it's both.
Yeah, somehow I did. It's a longer version. That's the one I wanted to show because he went more in depth. But I guess I downloaded the wrong one. But I understand what he's saying because you could choose who you love, and of course, I think it's a feeling. I think it's a feeling because just like the math professor said, if you're in love with somebody, if that person goes away for a day or 2 days, you stop feeling a certain type of way because they're not there because you're used to seeing them and touching them and holding them. And so I think it's really a feeling. A choice, I got to agree with the math professor again, where everybody on the panel, you could choose anybody out here if they're available, if you're available, and you could make it seem as though that you're in love, but you're really not in love. So,
Right.
yeah. So, that, anybody else?
Well, it's like this. It, once you can choose anybody
Take your
that you
time.
want to love, but
Mm-hmm.
if that person don't choose you, that unrequited love thing becomes the most toxic shit you'll ever see in you'll ever feel in your life. And
Yep.
that's when all of a sudden you'll see the bad parts of love. And that's why I think a lot of people be like, man, I'll never love again, because they've been in that. And honestly, that's one of the worst feelings in the world, is if you feel somebody that they don't reciprocate. That is horrible to feel. That's the kind of thing that make people, I hate to say the word, but suicidal.
Yeah,
It really is.
but it also teaches a person, hey, then that person's not for me, or that type of person wasn't for me,
Well,
and it's a learning
it's not
lesson.
always that easy though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it is, but it goes both ways. I'm sure, the initial concept or the initial action of, you losing that loved one, rather it be due to death, or they just say, hey, in the relationship, the first trauma you're going to feel is hate. Shit, I mean, think about it. Oh, she left me, man. He left me, man. Or when they pass away, oh my God, why they leave? That hate. And then from there, you develop other feelings based on how you felt about that person.
You agree with that, Miss Paula?
I do. I do, but I also I was actually gonna write this down. But I'm a firm believer in also that a lot of us out there really don't know what love is, so we attach it to whatever it is. That's right, to some it's feelings, that's right, to some it's choices. Because when you really ask what is love, everybody will give you a different definition of love, right?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's
That's right.
that part of it where sometimes you literally see like, okay, this is literally not love, but to that person, that's what they associate love with. So
Expound some more on that conspiracy, brother. 'Cause I know you got some more. You been smoking too? Oh, you about to talk about the moon and the stars. I know you got something.
I was about to say that because a lot of people look for love, but they really don't love themselves first. And to truly be in love, you need to love yourself to understand love.
Oh
And
my goodness.
there's a lot of people looking for that love to fulfill them.
what,
And that's the wrong thing when you're looking for love.
say it again. You got to be in love with who first?
Yourself. If you can't love yourself,
Oh my
there's
goodness,
no
bro.
way you're gonna be able to truly love someone else. Because if you can't appreciate yourself and not do dumb shit to yourself, how can you expect that you're gonna, not do the same shit to someone else? So a lot of people out there, that's why so many relationships fail, because people are looking for something, but they haven't even found that within themselves.
Okay, and let me ask you this question. I want everybody on the panel, to give me their comment, because Tim Dawes says something. Tim Dawes says something like, if you're in love with somebody, let's say you or that person step out, and you're still in love with that person, are you just going to leave, or are you going to try to work it out? Tim Dawes, since you brought it up, what is it?
I mean, the natural reaction is, hey, let's try and work it out, depending on the situation, depending on how many times it's happened. But I mean, say it's the first time. First time it happens, you say to yourself, damn, I'm fucked up, or damn, they fucked up or messed up, and let's try to get through this. But when you're in a relationship that's toxic and they become a repeat offender, the feeling of them apologizing gets less and less what's the word I'm looking for? Meaningful. And then that way, when you finally do break up, you say, you know what, that's it, I'm done. No matter how many times, unless you got some women who I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not saying they like abuse, but they attach themselves to men who mistreat them and do wrong, but they don't see that, and that is a problem for me.
Okay. What you got on that, Matt Professor?
Well, see, I was going to push back. I mean, not push back, but I was going to say that you can't always just say that somebody does something one time and then all of a sudden it's okay if there's an apology, because like you said, if they keep doing it over and over, that's not a mistake, that's a pattern. And you can't say that, hey, I'm gonna do this and apologize, and he or she's gonna take me back because they're lonely without me anyway. Relationships are a give and take. I have to give you respect, and you have to take the respect that I give you. It can't be one person is the sole beneficiary of it.
Okay.
That's me.
What you got on that, Miss Paula?
I agree with both, and this is why I said I'm not getting married until I really know, because for me, when it comes to marriage,
you need to your daddy say so.
What's daddy?
She get married. What she got off the podcast for? She know what I'm talking about. Go.
Tim like going in on you.
Because I got nothing to love.
I ain't even paying attention to this fool over here. Like,
Okay.
let him have his Friday fun day. I think he might have slept the whole day today. So I feel like he just woke up and he needs this energy. So I'm gonna let him have it. You know, these people who don't work and shit, right?
I got you. You right.
That's right.
But as I was saying, because for me, I believe it all depends. If it's the first time, again, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, you said sorry, fuck it, we're done, we're good. No, we will need to like either counseling or therapy to figure out like where was the root, where are we going wrong? Because there must be something wrong, whether it's in the relationship or you personally or me personally, I don't know, but somewhere something.
That's
And
where the
then
first trust begins. I mean, distrust begins.
exactly. So you gotta build that as well while you're trying to fix it by staying. You can't just say yes, it's done, brush it under the carpet, and that's it. No. But then if it happens again, hey baby, I'm out of the door. I'm sorry. There's limits to this shit. And as a person who has cheated and has been cheated on, I know the consequences. I've grown through it, and
He'd be like, Paula, I'll go rob. I'll give you $30 million. Would you stay with me?
I mean, if we're talking $30 million, that's a whole other thing, baby. I'ma stay. Let me put that 30 million in the bank, and then I'ma act the fool once the money is sorted out. But
I got you. What about
you
you,
gotta eat the
conspiracy
thing
bro?
somewhere, and that's why I say when people say money doesn't bring happiness. No, yes, I'm still gonna cry, but I rather cry on a private jet than cry on a Spirit airline. I'm sorry.
What you say about that, conspiracy brother?
It's for me, it's like a situational thing because you just don't until you get into that situation, you really don't
Don't
know
know.
what
Yes,
direction you're gonna go.
that's
So for
correct.
me, it'd be a situational thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but 9 times out of 10, I'm looking for the dough. I ain't gonna lie.
it's
Even gave
just
my
the fact that
goddamn key.
And it also depends how you cheat, because there's emotional cheating and there's that, so there are different levels. Because when it's emotional, that's when feelings there. But then if if it's just a smash and kind of thing, it's a whole
Go ahead on back
different.
and keep smashing it. Cause I'm about to go start smashing too. Goddamn.
Yeah.
As David say, swaggy.
In other
Go ahead,
words, he had
Fonte.
no real feelings for it, so it doesn't matter.
No,
I
it's
just
not about feelings. It's about
But you said, wait,
me
you
getting
You
peace.
just said.
you said you're walking out the door. What if you're the one who cheats? Will you expect them to forgive you or to walk out the door as well?
If they walk, they walk. If you forgive me, that's your choice. I'm not gonna, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He sound like
But
one of
if
them
you don't,
dads from the
It
60s and the
said,
70s.
it
Boy, you
is
better
what
get
it
your ass up,
is.
do
everybody
something.
has free will. You know what I'm
It
saying?
said it
Everybody
is
has
what
free
it
will.
is.
So
Shit has happened. It is what it is at this
yeah,
point.
I just thought the conversation, because they were talking about music, and then they went into, of course, Tank makes the R&B love music, and it was a great conversation, and I just thought that we should have a conversation about it, because is it a feeling or is it a choice? If you choose to stay with that person, hey, that might be love to you. Or if you feel that person constantly in your soul, then hey, it's the same way. And just like the math professor said, you got to be crazy to be in love. Mm-mm-mm. And now we about to get crazy, because man, man. we done done with the love talk. Now you about to have some fun. Now you about to have some fun. I didn't saw this.
You didn't saw
Last,
this?
I didn't see this last month. Well, seesaw, motherfucker. Try to correct me. I didn't see this. Math Professor, you might have saw this, because I know you watch the news, but I want us to talk about this because, like I said, love is crazy, but sometimes your kids are crazy too.
Oh, yeah.
I recall seeing that.
The trio, so young the FBI called them little rascals last Thursday, releasing photos and guessing they were between the ages of 14 and 18. Today announcing their arrests and revealing their young ages, just 16, 12, and 11 years old.
The age of the younger two who have been alleged to have done this, that's a bit unusual for a bank robbery.
According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the three boys passed a threatening note to a teller at this Wells Fargo on the North Freeway and West Road. They were believed to be armed and got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. Once the surveillance photos were released, the sheriff's office says tips started coming in. Two of the boys' parents came forward. The third boy was handled by law enforcement and recognized. The sheriff's office says they recovered a weapon and a distinctive item pictured in one of the photos. They are charged with robbery by threat.
They are entitled to have a detention hearing almost immediately.
Mike Schneider is a retired juvenile district court judge.
I was thinking either this was very low in sophistication or maybe an adult had something to do with this.
Investigators will not say if the boys acted alone. Because they are minors, we are not identifying them. If the allegations are proven true, they could face probation or juvenile prison. Schneider says the goal is rehabilitation.
All right, fella. I don't know if y'all heard that, man. I came across my timeline. I was like,
That was in Houston.
yeah. But I'm just saying, though, at that younger age and you already thinking a armed robbery, it's just crazy. Matt, Professor, did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that some time ago, and
last month.
My first thought was, who the hell put these idiots up to this, and why were they that stupid? Because the fact that they found them with a weapon that they didn't brandish in the bank, it tells me that they may not have done this of their own volition, because they probably didn't have a weapon before it all started. And my biggest thing is, do these fools not know that that's a federal crime? Because robbing a bank is not local. It's not state. It's federal. You go to a federal prison, and like I said, I have a feeling somebody did put them up to this, thinking that, okay, if it's a bunch of youngsters, they won't be charged as hard as my old ass would be if I were to try some stupid shit like that. But I mean, my goodness, come on, dudes. It's just sad.
Yeah.
But that don't happen in Club Fed too often.
What you think about that situation, Miss Paula?
I just feel like kids these days have too much freedom to be on the streets, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they thought about that by themselves. So, is it a gang initiation? You know, they do that, right? When they're initiating you into a gang, right? Give you some shit to go do to prove yourself, kind of thing.
But it could be, because but let the guy say, he said, and I agree with my professor. He said that, you know, a young kid wanting to think about go sticking up a bank or anything like that. But they say one guy was 16 and the police.
I digress.
Okay, then go ahead then.
You got to think about today's society and video games. Kids spend all the time playing Grand Theft Auto in these games where they can go out, do all of these things. And they got missions where you plan to go rob banks and shit. So it's not like these ideas ain't coming from nowhere. They playing video games that have all these things that where you can do in the game. And then they think that, oh shit, let's go do this shit in real life. So nobody may have been put them up to it. They may have just been playing the game and was like, fuck it, let's go try and rob a bank. We got to win in the game.
So watching movies, all these movies these days be doing
television and game.
No,
but that's what I'm about to say. But even in a video game and movies, there's consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing. When you're a kid, just like when you're a kid, when you're told don't stick your finger in the pot when it's cooking, you're still gonna do it. You know there's gonna be consequences, but you're still gonna do it.
What you got on Tim, dog?
I just wish there was a prison where you could just whoop a kid's ass, you know, for being stupid. Because I'm sorry, me growing up, ain't no way in hell I'll be thinking about robbing some damn bank at 11. Shit, what was I thinking about at 11? Shit, I don't remember. But anyway,
that long ago.
16, I wasn't thinking about robbing no bank. I was thinking about graduating high school, getting a scholarship.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just insane. It's not just the kids, but these kids obviously aren't supervised at all. Think about it.
I hear what you're saying, and it's crazy. Like I say, when I didn't know about it till like 2 days ago, and it came across my timeline. I was like, how did I miss this? But then I looked at, just like y'all say, with the video games and everything, because everything right now look damn near realistic. I remember when when the first games came out, I'm like, this shit looks so realistic. And all you saw was a dot.
Tomb Raider.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I always say it about when someone talks about out the gun culture we have here in this country. The same video games we play here, they play everywhere. So I don't like when people try to put it on society, on the way society is now, video games and media. And besides this kind of stuff, except for the video
But
games, it's
man,
always
Professor,
been
think about it.
let me
Other
finish,
kid,
please.
no, no, no. Other
Let me
kids
finish.
will
Oh my
play
Let him finish.
fucking goodness, will you let me
at
finish?
Let him finish. Let him
Thursday.
finish. Let him
Damn,
finish his
Tim.
thought. Let him finish his thought. Then you come in there, Tim dog.
I'm
God
just saying. I
damn.
was just making a
I know
statement.
what you're saying. Just shut up while I finish, man.
Let him finish his
You ain't
thought. Go
gotta be
ahead.
all forceful, girl.
Damn,
Damn.
Go ahead.
the type of media that we get here happens everywhere. They play the same video games in China. They play the same video games all throughout Europe. They have the same movies that we have. In fact, movies in the 50s, 40s, and 60s were just as violent back then as they are now. They're just a little more graphic now. This shit's been going on for a long time. And society, yes, society is to blame for it, but lack of consequence is more to blame for it. Lack of people seeing what will happen if you do this is more to blame for it. And the glorification of that shit is to blame for it.
Go ahead, Tim dog. What you gonna say?
The only country that glorifies it is us.
No, again,
Hold on.
wrong.
Shut the fuck up. I let you talk. Now it's my
Okay,
turn.
go ahead. Go ahead. Get your groove on.
Now, we as a society, especially us being black, we are probably the least supervised kids in the world. Although there are other kids in other countries, they have cultures and respect for their parents and their culture and everything. I'm not saying that that's not the same thing here, but here kids have more of a freedom because of the way things are in society. They don't have parents who want to take care of them and do their homework all the time. They don't have traditions and religions that'll keep
Lord
them,
have mercy.
sheltered in. Whatever you say, there's some kids who they depend on religion regardless. And us here, especially in the black communities, how many of us walk around doing whatever we want, come in whatever we want. Isn't that right, poor boy?
Yeah,
Uh,
we wasn't robbing and stealing.
There you go. But
Well, we
it's the
wasn't
mindset. It's
robbing
the
banks at
mindset.
least.
You weren't playing those video
uh,
games
uh,
either, were
uh,
you?
Yes,
and
he
see,
was.
and see,
No,
and see,
no, no,
and,
not
and, and
then.
but
Not
see,
at 11 and 12.
but see, for me, I'm gonna push back a little bit. I don't think that these kids are the we are black kids are the most unsupervised. No, that's a bad take, because that means that every little
I'm just,
kid. I'm just
nope.
telling now. Let me say my piece. See, I didn't interrupt it. One time you doing your little spill, your little
I
diatribe.
tried. Yeah.
I ain't say, what'd you say, girl? I ain't hear you. You better be glad my mic fell out my ear.
But
Well,
what,
if your
what
mic
Nah,
in your
I
ear,
heard
it's in
y'all
the
get
wrong
that.
damn place.
yeah,
Nah, man,
yeah,
be
Why?
quiet.
yeah. But
You always got
my
Make
something
thing
to
too
is,
much to
say.
be talking out his ass.
my thing is, I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on one race or anything like that. I'm not gonna put it, because every little kid, especially now, it's a societal thing. Just like the math professor, like you said, everybody has these things, and it's just crazy that these young kids, damn near probably gonna mess up their life. If you heard what they say, they might get probation, or they might just go to a juvenile facility until they turn 18. So
I,
it's just a
Let me
crazy system that we're living in.
let me
Let
just
me
say,
get on. We got to get on conspiracy brother. Get his thought. Then in the panel we can say and have our little talk afterwards. Go ahead, conspiracy brother.
oh
Uh,
man,
the problem is we have so much access to the guns in this country. Most other
right.
countries don't have easy access to guns, and that's what it boils down to is shit. Anybody can walk anywhere in this country and purchase a weapon from anywhere on the street, in the store, fucking Walmart, Kmart, supermarket, all the marts. You just buy a
I
pistol.
said all the bars. Quickie Mart.
So yeah, man, with the access and then the indoctrination of all the violence, and then like I said, with the video games is that they can actually go around and do these things. That's why, to me, when we were growing up, we didn't have these type of so graphic video games where you could run up, shoot somebody, and just stand over and keep shooting them and watch their body. We didn't have that kind of stuff, and now they got that, and it just brainwashes them kids when they spend hours on them games, and then they can have access to guns easily. The system is set up for it.
Yeah, it was one called Tiger Hunt, when you shooting animals in the wild.
I remember that game.
Yeah, but you don't. But
It's ain't the same as Grand Theft Auto.
No.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, man. I don't mean to call you out there, conspiracy brother. I remember you said, man, I'm going to the strip club in Grand Theft Auto.
Well, see, I'm gonna say this one last thing that I'm gonna say about all this.
Mm-hmm.
When I was coming up, there were violent video games. There was Mortal Kombat and its ilk. I didn't walk around trying to stab nobody with a goddamn sword.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah,
Mama
yeah.
kick your ass.
Yeah. Now I
That
agree
was
with you on
more
that.
imaginary.
No, it
That
was
wasn't
no.
like Grand Theft Auto running around.
was very violent.
I mean,
What
everybody
I'm
can
saying
be
is
you. That's the beauty about
realistic
life.
aspect of that game versus the aspect of a Grand Theft Auto type game is
Mm-hmm.
two different levels. Yes, both of them are violent, but Grand Theft Auto, you can become that person in that game. You essentially, people go in that game to be violent because they can't do it in reality.
Go ahead, Miss Paula. What you was going to say?
I just played that fun.
No, I'm listening.
Okay, I thought you was about to say something.
Mr. Joseph crazy.
Okay, I got to see what Joe say.
Mr. Joe crazy, man.
What do you say? What do you say?
That's crazy, but that's true. That
is
is true.
That is true. That is
Hey,
true.
let me ask a question. The kids over there in Palestine, do you think they're thinking about robbing a bank?
No, but they're probably thinking about robbing the goddamn food stand to get something to eat. So what's the difference? Just because these kids trying to go get some money, they're probably going to get some money, try to get something to eat. You never know.
Buy some Jordans.
That's about survival. That's about survival.
Okay,
what those
but
kids did at the bank wasn't survival.
But we don't know that. See, that's the thing, though. Survival to you might not mean survival to them.
11, 12, and a 16-year-old with a gun going to the bank. What are they surviving from?
But you don't know that, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just asking.
This. You grew up in the crack era. You saw kids out there with their parents strung out. They're doing whatever they need to survive. So we can't. But once again, we don't know the situation.
But
that's what I'm trying to say. We don't know the situation.
I don't want to come to a point where we forgive their actions because of their situation.
And I agree with you on that.
Because they knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
they
a lot of
knew the
people was in that
concept of what they were
situation.
doing.
But they didn't know they don't know what the consequences was.
Now that I'll agree with.
They probably knew what they was doing, but they don't know what the consequences was going to happen after the situation.
I'm sorry, I still be whooping their ass.
Okay,
well, yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, Tim Dawg, since you say you're gonna be whipping ass with Miss Paula, I want you to come first after this video. Since you're talking about cutting ass, are you gonna be? Are you gonna be? Yeah. Are you gonna be? Tim Dawg, are you be cutting this lady here ass?
Woman who allegedly attempted to rob an Ohio credit union may have been the victim of an online scam, according to her family. Ann Mayers entered Orr Group Credit Union on April 19th and demanded money while displaying a handgun. Images released by police show Mayers in the bank wearing a dark gray sweater and light gray sweatpants, a patterned face mask and glasses. Police located and arrested the woman after employees reported she demanded money while showing a gun at Orr Group Credit Union.
With the 73-year-old woman, Ann Mayers, in jail and in front of a judge today.
Francis Mayers, you're charged with aggravated robbery. That's a felony in the first degree. Also tampering with evidence, felony of the third degree.
Fairfield Township Police say Mayers walked into the R Group Credit Union off of Route 4 just before 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, showed the bank teller her gun, and demanded cash. The prosecutor says Mayers does not have a criminal history, but adds this was a serious crime.
Okay, Miss Paula. Now, I want to hear this one now. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Paula.
I am proud of this old lady. Like, that's a juicy. And the way she walked in, like, she was just like, yeah, give me some money.
Miss Paula, I should have came to you last.
That's some gangster shit. I don't know what to say. I mean, I hope to. I mean, she's stupid for not. How long did it take for them to find her?
I think a couple of days.
So yeah, she probably didn't think that part properly. But the fact that she left the bank with the fucking money.
So what you gonna do, Tim Dog? You gonna whip her ass? She's 74 years old.
You gonna give her an award?
She
know right
money
from
to go
wrongs.
play bingo.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever. She had to go around and go some bingo. And then when she get caught, she said, "Oh, I don't remember. I have Alzheimer's."
Yeah. Hey, Matt Professor, I'm a little bit late, but
Hey, this little hey, baby.
I'm real late.
She said
What
she
you got?
Put the money back when she win.
Yeah. What you got on that, Matt
My
Professor?
professor has to say.
Yeah. What you got on that, Matt Professor?
I think she knew what the hell she was doing. She just got caught and then decided, oh, I fell for a prank. It's just like, remember a couple years ago, there was an 86-year-old black lady, I think, who had just gotten out of prison for robbing a bank in like the 50s, I think, 60s or 50s. And then she went back and robbed the bank again so that she can go back to prison. Because it was what she knew. I think this lady's known. This lady's been doing something like this for a long time. She just got caught this time, because a lot of times some people don't want to admit. Even banks don't want to admit somebody robbed them. The wrong person robbed them. It's like I'm gonna tell you a story. It's like when I worked at Walmart, I got scammed out of a few $1,000s over the phone, and I'm like, now I'm too smart to have fallen for this shit, but I fell for it. And she's been doing this kind of thing. She's been robbing people. She's been scamming people. And then when she get caught, she goes, "Oh, I fell for a scam, but baby, you went in doing exactly how a robber would do. You went in quietly, you covered your face, and then you left calmly. If you're in a scam, you're gonna get caught the moment you walked out. If somebody tricks you into doing something like this."
What you got on that?
I can believe the scamming, but I don't think she's robbed the bank before. She does.
She had a Geritol habit.
What you got on that conspiracy, brother?
I asked her what she was doing. She said she knew what she was goddamn doing. Man, face man. Every time I see somebody with a mask now, I'm suspicious. Goddamn it.
COVID is still
had
up there.
I look at it like this. If you actually go read the backstory, they say that she did get scammed out of some money, and she said that she had owed one of her friends like $5,000, and then she had owed somebody like $65,000, something like that. So if you read the backstory, but
yeah, so see, she could take an ass to jail, so she ain't got to pay nobody.
But this is my question. Why do we have a different type of reaction from the kids going to rob the bank and this old lady? Shouldn't it be the same?
I asked no better.
She knew better, exactly.
I mean, a grown-ass ladies. Those kids.
And and you could tell she's using her age as the excuse as to why she did it and got caught.
She a sugar mama. She need to have her money.
If you did shit and got caught, are you not gonna use whatever you can? You pull out whatever card you can use to use it, bro.
I don't remember. What was that, huh?
I'm gonna have amnesia. I'm gonna be on. So I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be crazy, mental, crackhead, whatever I gotta be.
Yeah, it's just. But like I say though, see, I'm just looking at this the way that we talked about those young kids, we are laughing because it's an old lady, but we wasn't laughing when it was them young kids.
Because
That's what I'm trying to say.
with a weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But we should be having the same vitriol for this old lady, just like we have for those kids. Oh, okay.
No, I have. Don't get me wrong. I'm laughing about it because she's using her age and possible senility to try to get away with the crime.
Okay.
That's what I'm laughing about.
To jail. God damn it.
That's
I'm
why
laughing
the
because
first thing I
it's
said
just
is
funny.
that's why I said the first thing. That's why the first thing I said was she's done this before.
I got you. So
you don't wait till you in your 70s to go rob a bank. I'm sorry.
No matter how hard it gets.
That should take some balls. That takes some balls to decide.
That's what I'm saying.
Rob this
That's what I'm saying.
bank.
You don't just willy-nilly decide to go rob a goddamn bank. She's done this before.
My balls too small for that. I got tiny balls. You gonna rob bank? Tiny balls. Can't do it. Tiny balls.
All right.
On my 70th birthday, I'm going to rob a bank.
Yeah. I guess
right.
I guess that was on her bucket list, and she had to cross it off. Well,
a lot of shit on my bucket list. That ain't it.
Get a girlfriend in jail for the name tattoo on my ass.
Look, conspiracy brother, you wrong. Yeah, she gonna get a girlfriend. That's gonna be her bitch. She ain't gonna be nobody bitch. That's gonna be her bitch.
She definitely about that life.
Get some teeth.
Ain't no whore in her.
At all. That's what I'm saying. At
she
all.
gonna go in there and be the pimp. Like, I got the girls.
She should have had new teeth on her bucket list. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. But like I said, this world is crazy. It's real crazy. And I remember, I don't know if we talk about it on this podcast, but I remember this. And man, when I heard it, I was pissed. And it come to find out, this mother upper was using AI to do what he did.
After he used artificial intelligence to impersonate the voice of his school's principal, making racist and anti-Semitic comments about students and staff. Dajon Darian, a PE teacher and the director of athletics at a high school in Maryland, was accused of falsifying the voice of Principal Eric Eiswert in January. Mr. Darian is said to have used cloning technology to forge an audio clip that made Mr. Eiswert sound like he was frustrated with black students and their test-taking abilities.
You're me and only me. You know, I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these dumbasses here every day. Between these ungrateful black kids who can't test their way out of a paper bag, or these teachers who don't get it, how hard is it to get these students to meet their grade level expectations? Lawrence and Ravenel should have never been hired. And don't let me get started on DJ. I'm going to drag his black ass out of here one way or another. I'm going to get something to stick. I'm just so sick of the inadequacies of these people. And if I have to get one more complaint from one more Jew in this community, I'm going to join the other side. Kathy, I'm done.
Join the other side. Wow. Man, that unbelievable as fuck.
Yeah. Trust me, because it went viral. It went viral on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know if did we talk about this? I don't remember if we did or not.
Doing so. No, I don't think we did, but I heard about the story though.
I heard about the story as well.
Man, this happened like in my mom's community, the high school that my young brother used to go to. But this happened in January.
Yeah, it happened in January. That's correct.
Yeah, and the principal was released, from the school immediately.
No, they put him on probation.
Right, I'm saying they took him out the school.
Yeah.
And pending an investigation.
Yeah.
And the investigation just ended when they found out that it was the PE teacher. I was like, man, you in the wrong business. You need to go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, you had what they say, don't get mad, get even. But yeah, you fucked up right there. I mean, you're gonna leave a trace. It's going to be a trace somewhere.
Hey, what you got in that conspiracy, brother?
Man, AI shit is real, and you got to get with it, man. But it's hard watching anything nowadays because you really got to pay attention to see if the shit is the actual person, and like, man, this shit crazy.
Yeah,
that shit crazy.
Miss Paula P, what you got on it?
All I'm gonna say, if you're gonna do that, cover your shit and don't get caught, but shout out to all the lawyers, because good luck to y'all. Your prices are probably gonna go higher, because with this AI shit proving people's innocence, it's it's gonna be a tough job right now. Like, we don't know what to believe. Like, literally, there was a movie that was shown out that they took a girl's pictures and turned it into a porn. And literally people thought, and it wasn't. It was AI created, and it's like, it's scary, but then I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Matt Professor, what you got on that?
I'm just gonna say about the dude. Maybe that's why you a PE teacher and not a physics teacher. Because I mean, what's going on in your brain and at this school that you've got to do something like this, rather than taking a complaint that you might have higher up the ladder or higher up the chain, whatever. And I mean, you do something like this. What, you thought they was gonna promote you from PE teacher to principal?
No,
Must have fucked his wife.
I mean,
because that's
come on.
personal.
There comes a point where if your job is that terrible, you just leave your job.
Yeah, what it was is that the principal was actually, I think he got written up because the principal was digging into, and come to find out he was embezzling money. He was stealing money. So the principal, the principal was basically, calling him out, and to get even with the principal,
to cover another.
Yeah. So what he did was he did this AI, but then this guy, he said from the beginning that, hey, it wasn't me. That's not my voice. That's not me. But then I was one too. I was like, this motherfucker need to go. You know what I'm saying? Without having all the facts, I was like, he needs to go. He don't need to be a school principal. He talking like that. But now to come to find out, he didn't say it at all. So now people got to go back and apologize to this guy. And his life damn near probably was ruined for something that he didn't even do.
And the person who did was black, right?
Yeah.
The PE teacher. Imagine with all the shit that we're already dealing with, you're going to go and make it even worse.
You see, in that part of the community, there are a lot of Jewish people. There are a lot of synagogues and Jewish people living out there. And I think the PE teacher used that to try to get whatever, leverage he had. And it's crazy because for a little while, it divided the community.
Yes, it
did.
did.
They didn't know.
Yes, it did.
Like I said, my mom lives literally a half a mile from the school, almost. And that community is very quiet, well-knit, and people know each other. And like I said, it's huge, huge Jewish community.
Yeah. And like I agree with everybody. Come on, brother, man. You can get another job. I mean, come on. Come on.
Move or something. Like, you remember that part of choices and feelings? It also applies in situations like this.
Yeah. And you know how you got caught? This is how he got caught. He got caught catching a plane to Houston, and his gun wasn't packed right. And that's that's when they pulled him out the line. And of course, with the gun, then they ran him through the system and found out that he had a warrant out for his arrest, and that's how his ass got caught. So if
they probably caught him on because he was dumb enough to do that shit on his own computer first.
Yeah, they backtracked him too.
But you know that part of the Screen Actors Guild and those pickets and everything that they had. Now you have to television.
Joe stupid.
You have to say in the commercial or write it underneath that it was AI created.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because part of their strike was because
AI is taking over.
The studios would use them for one scene or one day, and then just replicate them using AI for every other scene they need them, and not pay them for that, for their images. Just pay them for that one day of work.
They just said that the James Bond movie, that the preview that came out is AI created.
Yeah, but
you remember? Ask conspiracy brother. Is he awake?
Yeah. So it might be AI over there. That might not be him.
I am AI
They clone Tyrone. They clone.
conspiracies.
So my thing is this though. So are we going to be using that as an excuse? You know, like let's say if you let's say if you were to say something, you actually said it, but then you're gonna use it like that wasn't me, that was AI. AI did that. So just like Miss Paula P said, she said that lawyers are actually going to start getting paid more money now because now you got to prove that I didn't say. You got to prove that that was AI. And technology. You know, I love technology, but goddamn, I think the Terminator is going to be here before we know it because shit. Just like I say, man, when I first heard it, man, it sounds just like that dude. I mean, I thought it was crazy. It's crazy
like
to
Mad
me.
Professor. I do not want to get anally raped. I'm not doing anything that's going to put me behind bars. Fuck that.
You remember when in the days where people would have to say like threaten you with, oh, I recorded you, or I have a voicemail of you, or of saying certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Right now you can't, like, that's no longer an excuse because whether they have it or not, they can create it. All they need is and in this world where everybody is either a speaker on social media talking, like it's easy to get somebody's voice.
Yeah, voicemail ain't gonna work because you got a timestamp on that.
Yeah.
And
Conspiracy
you got phone
brother.
records.
Conspiracy brother. You have you ever used the AI simulator to do anything with your videos at all?
Besides, like having it like section off, you know, the video where making clips off of the videos. I haven't dived into the AI like that. I'm gonna start though because shit is here. We ain't got the shit is here. It's gonna take over. They motherfucking building people right now. They probably already walking around on the streets.
Mad Professor, why you tell me to shut the fuck up?
I knew he was.
Mad Professor, why you tell me? Mad Professor, you supposed to.
He was talking about robots or something.
Mad Professor, you supposed to cut me off before I even finish my goddamn statement. You slacking on your damn job.
No, I'm not slacking. I'm just not gonna talk bad about our soon-to-be robot overlords.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I was thinking about last night. I'm glad we had this conversation. Man, y'all need to get on the chat GPTs and tell them motherfuckers thank you, so your name be in the system. So when
exactly.
Your ass and said thank you, I appreciate the work you're doing, nigga. You think I'm bullshit?
Because before you said that, man, on the street, I was about to get on here and say none of these guys meant any of that, robot overlords. You don't want to be on the wrong side of it.
Because I knew it was coming.
Thank you, AI.
So Mad Professor, have you used any of the AI technology or anything like that?
Honestly, for me, it's the creativity part because you, like you say, you can tell an AI to do anything that you want it to do that, and then claim it as your own.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens the day you can't use AI and you can't prove that you can do it yourself?
That's true. That's true.
Gonna be shitting.
What about you, Miss Paula? Have you used it yet?
Yeah, some of them. I was actually on AI creators tool masterclass this 4 days with Podfest, and people did talk about thanking your naming your chat, your robot, your whatever, naming them, thanking them, being nice to them, because people do believe they're going to take over the world.
Shit got to be like Star Wars.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. Tim Dog.
But I do use it. Does help faster my process with creativity, like creating content and all that. Some of them are very useful. So that's why I'm saying if I say something and it comes out, I'm a stand on business. I say that shit. Now do what you gotta do.
I got you, Tim Dog. What about you? You and that goddamn big ass cup.
Man, shut up.
You're like a little ass baby holding a bottle.
Because I use AI. The shit didn't work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You couldn't get AI to work, boy.
Yeah. All you gotta do is tell it what you wanted to do. Well, I would tell you.
My name is Tim.
I have used it. I actually cloned Beyonce voice. I did on one of my other channels when I did like a little art thing with Beyonce. because all you got to do is get a snippet of her just talking for 10 seconds, and you just put it in the program, and it damn near come out just sounding just like her. But I also had to put in the comments that it was AI generated, that it's not Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to get sued, just like with who was that? Quavo, when he used Tupac. I think it's no, it's not Quavo.
Chris Brown. Wait,
not Chris Brown. No, it's Drake.
Drake. Oh,
yeah.
Drake used Tupac and Snoop.
Yeah, and the estate for Tupac, they thinking about suing, and then Snoop say that he woke up, he was like, I don't even remember writing that verse or singing that verse or rapping that verse. That come to find out it was AI. He was like, oh, okay, shit.
Because he smokes, it's like maybe we did it one time when we were blazing and shit.
Yeah, but like you say before, AI is here. It's something that I'm in the third quarter of my life, but it's something that my kids and my grandkids probably gonna have to deal with. And now you never know, man. Just like conspiracy brothers say, they might already be among us.
And here's the thing, I tell people I was against it, but it's not going away. You might as well learn certain shit about it just so you can know and be aware. You don't have to use it for bad. I mean, they say AI is bad, but it's the people who are making it bad. Like because you have to train AI to say or do something. So it's whoever is making that do that shit. It's just like when you say, okay, guns are bad, but guns are going out there to kill people. People are going to buy to kill people.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I'm gonna before we go to our closing remark. One thing that you said, Math Professor, and I remember at a time when Chat GPT first came out, and the big thing was you could tell it to write you a whole book, and people were selling it on Amazon, and then Amazon got smart. Amazon was like, hold up. Now we need proof that you actually wrote this, just like in colleges now, because you go to Chat GPT, you just put it in, they can write your whole goddamn thesis for you. But now you got the proof, and just like you said earlier, this is I hate to use the word, but is it a dumbing of our society by us using AI the way that we're using it? Man, Professor?
Without question, because like I said, it's just like you can tell when a kid has been using certain tools to get by in school, and then when they're in a place like college where they can't use it, or military where they can't use those tools, they're dumb as fence posts. It's why now when teachers give homework, they give you all they used to give you the even number questions because the odd number questions had the answers in the back of the book.
That's true. I remember that too. Let me go to the back of this book.
Right.
That's the answer. That's how old I am. God damn. But man, AI is here and you got to use it. But ladies and gentlemen, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank for Miss Paula P for getting her shit together. Waiting till the last minute, try to jump on, then her shit all fucked up. See?
At least I'm here compared to other people who you have to call for them to come on, okay? I'm just saying.
But it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, the show is not over. Make sure you stay tuned to our after show called Asked Out, and that's where everybody get to talk about what they want to talk about. And man, you never know what you're going to get. But I know you're going to get a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of laughter, and you might even get some knowledge out of it. But before we go, Miss Paula P, what you got for the people?
All right. All right. Sorry. All right. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you.
Okay, I hear that. All right.
What I was going to say.
I got you. Tim Dahl from Be More Careful. What you got for the people?
I got my update just now, and I'm going to talk about, do you know which planet has the most moons? It would be Saturn. You know the rings around Saturn? Those are the only moons that Saturn have. And it's like a recycling system. They build the moons crash, and they dissipate around and the gravity, and then they start building more moons. But Saturn has 29 of them motherfuckers. 29. You believe that shit?
Nope, I don't.
I don't believe that shit. But this is what this is what the boons are doing. They are exploding.
Literally, too. We talking like 3,000 miles an hour, and you smashing into another solid thing, and you just rotating around this planet for millions and millions of years doing the same thing over, recycling.
Okay, then. Mad Professor, still living in the boot. What you got for the people?
Well, since Miss Paula took what I was going to say earlier, I'll just have to come up with something right quick.
That's the best compliment I've ever gotten in this room.
And it goes to what I just said, that if you've never been fooled, you will never become an expert.
God damn it, Mad Professor, always dropping those dimes and getting that. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Your mother's favorite. Might be your grandmother's favorite, too. Shit, knowing
she
him.
like it too. That's your mama, so yeah, it worked for me.
Maybe you got my
Let's hear from Conspiracy Brother number 1. What you got for the people before we go?
All right. I pass through your mind into your soul, a connection on a level for the universe to behold. I enter your soul with a healing heart, the energy you receive from a cosmic pulse. Disconnected from my body, such a spectacular view. Emotionally motionless, the energy I move. A wave of my thought, a change in the mood. The energy of my heart can only be consumed. Unconditional love, I truly exude. All my healing knowledge, I give to you.
Let me get that bomb on that. And you brought it back to our first conversation, talking about love. See what I'm saying? Boy, it's all a cycle. See, the man on the street is. I'm so goddamn. I'm Nostradamus. I can see the future.
Cracking deep.
Yeah, Necrodamus.
May I say something?
Go ahead,
Although
my brother.
your poems are wonderful, but you need to work on your delivery.
I do this right here, right now.
Oh, hold on.
No,
you can do something different. Like, think of a rap. I think of my mind.
I ain't no rapper, nigga. I'm a poet.
Whoa! I didn't say you was going to be a rapper. I said think.
You just said think of a rap.
I said think of it as a rap.
Okay.
Once you start listening, change your projection of your voice because you're very monotone.
Okay.
You want people to, hear the expressions, and especially when you say in love.
Welcome to the drama class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism.
No. I'm because I love his poem.
He said constructive.
That's why I say. That's why I say constructive criticism.
He's agreeing with you, Tim.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I didn't say you did, man. I'm just happy that you do, man.
He ain't used to that.
I know he's not used to constructive criticism, but that's.
I just wish his wife would give him more love or something.
Yeah, and my thing is, and that's what it's all about, though. Constructive criticism is giving somebody something that hopefully they could get something out of it, and hopefully get better as. And like I used to tell my soldiers.
To me, I'll try it.
Yeah, and like some of my soldiers, I used to tell my soldiers, let it go in one ear and not the other if you want to hear what I got to say. But some people let it go in one ear, let it rattle around for a little while, then let it go, and hopefully you got something out of it. Hey, before we go one more time, Miss Paula P, shout your sites out, how people get in contact with you.
Talk shit with P. Anywhere, everywhere. Find me. Slide in my DMs. I respond to DMs.
Well, she responded to DMs.
I got you. What about you, Mad Professor? Have you changed the name of your
I'm trying to find if I have a choice or a feeling in this love thing. So slide in the DMs, people.
Okay, I got you. What about you, Mad Professor?
I guarantee you may not find love, but you're gonna find something.
Yeah, you gonna find something. Yeah.
Summer is coming. Summer is coming. So whatever we find.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, I was able to change my YouTube finally to the Mad Professor 340.
Okay.
And all the rest of them are still freaking giving me issues. So just look me up. Slime 340, Sean Major, whatever, man. It's
I got you. Tim Dog, you started anything yet, or
No,
What
I
shot?
just got Instagram Father's Love 99. It's a tribute to
Okay.
me and my son. And now that my son has a son, this is a tribute to me, my son, and my grandson. So
Okay, I like that.
have clips, videos, and pictures. So if you have the time and chance,
Okay, then.
say again.
All right, go ahead and shout yours out there, Conspiracy Brother.
Be quiet.
Soul Expression on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That's it. MajorCareerProduction.com. That's it.
And of course, I am the man on the street. You can always watch me on YouTube, the Audacity Podcast. Check out all my videos. I started to show my face a little bit more. I wasn't showing my face, but I looked in the mirror the other day and I was like, God damn, you a good looking man. Sometimes you got to say it to yourself because some people don't say it. And then, of course,
the mirror makes you see what you want to see, not what we see.
well, no Diddy to your ass. I don't want you to see it either, goddamn way, blind motherfucker.
That Diddy ass thing.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about my face. I was talking about myself.
I ain't say ass, you did.
And also, you can check my other channel out, Creative Expression. All I got on that channel is just art. It's AI art too. We talk about AI. I just put it in. It came out, and check it out, man. You might see something that you like.
Put it in and it came out.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do. Hey, that's exactly what I do. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The mad professor living in the boot.
From Toxic Whippy.
You know what, Miss Paula? I'm gonna start letting you go third.
Because you be trying to cut you off. Go ahead, man, Professor. Go ahead, Conspiracy Brother.
I already did me, man. Conspiracy
brother.
And of course, your favorite, your grandmama's favorite, everybody's favorite.
And of course, Pharaoh King is not here. Hey, safe travel, man. Get back safe, man. Hope everything goes well. We out here for you, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you break down, poor boy, he's closer, so call him. But if I got to come, I would make the ride. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out on our after show. And always remember, this is 2 Cigars in a Blunt, and we'll see you when we see you. Come for the show, but stay for the conversation. And we're out.